Hi everybody, it's Ryan from Ryviews.com. I'm here with another Gemcraft Frostborn Wrath trial video, this time for R3. If you pay attention to when you're starting this trial, you'll notice that the battle trait for extra monsters is activated for level 6, which means there's a bunch more monsters, so you gotta be careful about maintaining that crowd control. One thing you want to notice right off the bat here is that everything is coming through that one entrance, so it's pretty easy to focus your energy on channeling around where they will walk around too much. By which I mean making that maze work for you. And you'll see that I do focus up front early on, and because this map is so long, you are able to kind of do some of that movement optimization, which I think I employ later. But you'll see here, so I make those two little walls to make it so you don't have them going through that short area, and then I lead them around these other two spots to maximize my mazing up front. But even early on, it's hard for me to keep up because there's so many monsters. Like a lot of trial maps, you don't have a whole lot of buildings at your disposal here. You can't build traps, you can't build amplifiers, so the number of tools at your disposal is quite low. And one of the big things to remember is that you can basically always throw gem bombs, which I don't do here, but it does work. So bear that in mind. If an enemy runs away from you, you can drop a gem bomb. Typically for the first several waves, a level 1 gem bomb will clear them out. And that's cheap. You can see I am trying to maze that front area a little bit, just to make sure I'm able to cover more ground with that first tower. The second tower is then better able to clean them up, because I'm doing more work with that first one. So it works out pretty nicely. And that back one's doing nothing for a while. And you can see, because I don't have the bolt spell, I can't automatically seat that guy in that tower, so I did try to do it in a lull as best I could. But I still had some enemies run away from me. Like several other trial maps, by the way, too, I would not recommend trying to fiddle around with these barricades. I don't really remember exactly, but I'm assuming, since I didn't do anything with it, I don't think they're worthwhile to try to destroy. I think it's just going to be a waste of your time. The most important thing in my mind in this map is just to remember that you're able to move gems around, and while they have seeding times, you can really optimize where they are. That was fantastic. I lost no time in the seeding process, and I was able to properly contain all those enemies. So it's good to pay attention to how you're able to place those towers and get it to be spaced out. You'll notice that my mana pool is still quite strong. I had some buffer in this level. I didn't find it to be kind of the edge of your seat type stress in this one. I think this was my first try. So, strictly speaking, if you have enough buffer, it doesn't really matter. And you'll see, by having 2 grade 5s, eventually you're able to tear through these guys enough to just let them banish themselves. It's not a big deal. You'll see I'll level up to grade 6, and then I just place some kind of weaker gems around. That is because I'm fighting higher armor enemies. So these guys take a bit more punch to actually do anything with. And then I just start optimizing where that guy's sitting. And then you'll see here I do move around and combine and such to deal a bit more damage to these giants, just because they're moving slowly. I'm going to be able to deal with them. Now, one other trick with giants that you can do, and I'm not doing this level because it was not necessary, but you can move around little walls to keep them moving around and kind of confused. So that way you can actually constantly gem bomb the wall and place a wall for a few times, and it'll still be fairly cheap, and if they're moving so slowly, it will greatly hinder their efforts to get to the orb. Thanks for watching, everybody. Visit www.ryviews.com for more content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for another Gemcraft trial video. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. Wasn't that a great video? Hopefully you'll want to like, comment, and subscribe below, and I will see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.